Hey, and welcome to Bush Kiddz. Another challenge for you today. We're in the woods, and the challenge is making a fantastic tarp setup, tarp shelter. And we're going to need a couple of things to do this. So let me show you what you need. Okay, so we need a few things for our tarp setup. Obviously, we need a tarpaulin, and this is an old trusty tarpaulin that I've had for a number of years. They're a little bit expensive, and you can get other tarps, no problem, but this one, as I have had for a good 5 or 6 years and had lots and lots of use. You can see here it's by DD Hammocks. It's a 3 metre by 3 metre in Coyote Brown is what they call it, and what we're going to show you today is a diamond setup, which is the easiest way to do them. And to have a diamond setup, then you need to have a square tarp, because we're going to set it up in between the trees that way, tree there, and then peg out either side. If you haven't got a square one, then obviously what you need to do is to hang it between the tree this way and then pull out with your pegs either side from the four corners. To put it in between the tree, we're going to have some Paracord or 550 Paracord or parachute cord. Pretty inexpensive, obviously enough to get between the trees. What we need is a couple of pegs for our diamond shape as well, and these things here is what I've made to help strengthen and put tension on the tarp across the paracord line. And all it is 2 pieces of paracord that I've made a knot in, and I've got a clip on one side, and we're going to do a special knot with this. It's called a prusik knot, and what we'll do is put it around the paracord, clip it onto the tarp, and then pull it tight. So let me show you. Okay, so we're going to put our tarp up, and again, what we need to do here is we need to make sure we've got enough space between 2 trees, 2 sturdy trees. We're going to look up as well just to make sure that it's safe here, that we're not going to get anything falling on our heads at any point. So generally, if we can get 6 steps between, that's pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one. So that's good enough. And what we're going to do first is we're going to get our paracord up and running. Okay, so first and foremost, we're going to get our paracord ready, and what we're going to do is a bow line. So we're going to make a loop, put the rabbit comes up the hole, round the back of the tree and back down the hole, and then we bring together for a bowline. I'll do that again. So we have a loop, top of the loop is going back in, rabbit goes up the hole, round the tree and back down the hole, and then we pull, and that gives us a loop knot. Okay, right, on the other side of the tree we're just going to wrap it around, and it's going to be at a height that we want it. Obviously that's about my head height. I'm going to pull this tight, and then I'm going to pull that back round over the top and pull that tight, and then when we get round here, I'm just going to wrap it around a couple of times. 1, 2, 3, and then what I'm going to do is going to do a loop. See the loop, and then I'm going to put another loop back through and pull that tight. So now I've got 1 loop, and then through that loop I'm going to put the end, and I'm going to pull that tight, and now that's our line. Okay, so we're just now going to get our tarp out. We want it in a diamond shape, so I've already got some tie-out lines on this already. So we're going to try and get this over the top. What we want is 1 corner this side, and I've got that noted with this here. So just going to put that one corner on there with that. And the second corner. Okay, so we've now got it in a diamond shape. So we're now getting this loop of paracord that I showed earlier with a clip on it. I'm just going to show you something here called prusik knot. So we're just going to put that over. I'm going to wrap it round once, wrap it round twice, wrap it round 3 times, and then put the clip through. And then you tighten it up. And it comes tension on this, so you can pull it along. But as you put it there, it holds on. So all I'm going to do now is just clip that to the end on there, clipped in, and I can pull that tight. I'm going to do it the same side the other side. So again, another loop. I'm going to do the prusik knot over the top of the line, round once, round twice, round 3 times, in with the clip, and then we're going to pull that really tight, as much tight as we can. Get it really, really tight. We're going to pull that along, and then we're going to clip that again into the end of the tarp. If it goes in, clip, and then now we've got tension on both sides. Just going to bring that as far as I can across that side, and tension. And now we can see that our tarp is being held through those 2 things. So all that's left to do now is we've got some ropes, guy ropes on the end of these, so we're going to just peg these out in our diamond shape. So we're just going to bring it as far as we can. We've got our peg. We're going to put the peg in the ground, and then move it back a little bit. And we're just going to put our things over to one side. Again, what we've got this side again is our guide rope to go back, swing balls a little bit, and put our peg in the ground. Put our thing up. So now we've got the 2 sides out and the 2 sides on these knots, so we can just make them a little bit tighter, and we can make the sides a bit tighter, and there we have it, our tarp shelter. A little bit windy today, that can all come out a little bit more and a little bit tighter, but we've got enough room in here to shelter, and if we wanted to, enough room to put the hammock in between as well and spend the night. Okay, so there's your tarp setup, and there's lots of different ways you can put it up, but that's just the simplest way to get it up if it's a square tarp in a diamond formation. So have a go at getting it up, try the challenge, see how you get on. Get it on #BushKiddz or @BushKiddz and towards your challenges, and see you soon.